Hey, welcome back to D20 House. Guys, it's Friday night. We are playing Requiem Vast Horizons. We just came back from our 5-minute break. Thanks to everyone who stuck around and everyone on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming by. Before we get right back into our adventure, heading for Aquilon, I just want to one more time tonight say thank you to State Azure, who provides our wonderful music that we use in this live stream. You can find them on Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Bandcamp. And we're listening to Outer Worlds, which is like an 11-minute ambient track from Pale Light of a Hollow Moon. Really good album.
Ambient?
All right.
Pecan?
Pecan pie.
Not piquant?
I hate it here. We're going to get right into it. Guys!
Cannot not.
Aquilon!
No, I have a movie night first.
Fuck. What is it?
Check. I've got the best movie for tonight.
What you got?
It's called Delta River Blues. It's about the pollution of certain rivers on Terra yearly. When the Foundation comes in, migrates and pollutes the river in order to spread their spawn, and causes a big hullabaloo. It's a fabulous documentary.
Oh.
I recommend The Hangover.
It wouldn't be on Terra, but I'll take it.
Okay, where would it be?
Nowhere near Earth.
Sure.
Fuck.
Wherever.
Yeah.
Really screws up the ecosystem.
Well, how polluted?
Fascinating.
How? Is it like a chemical?
Actually, it's
thing,
probably on the
or,
planet Tecton, but yeah.
On Tecton.
It's just radioactive sperm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
It's
thousands
like
of rock men
nature.
nutting in a river.
I mean, we've already had forward drama and a couple others. I think, yeah, if there's something that we could learn from, so. Yeah.
Sounds like a Metallica concert.
I'll put it on the list. I'd rig it up so we can watch it.
I was waiting for someone to complain so I could tell them it was a joke. But if we're gonna watch it, we're gonna watch it.
I complained. I voted for The Hangover.
I'd like to meet the guy that made
We're going to
that
Space Vegas.
I'd like to meet the guy that made that documentary one day.
Tis I, Dab Zanigan.
Almost. Cool. Guys, Aquilon, right? We approach a beautiful little blue planet. There's a bustling like spaceport on its primary moon, and you see there's 2 moons, but second one's not very important. And there's lots of ships going in and out all over the place, and you guys
Fuck
are
you, second moon.
a fuck you second moon.
Yeah.
You guys
Nobody cares about your big brother. You're just worthless.
And that's a wet ass planet.
you guys are hailed and brought into land. So you guys are not going to the spaceport on the moon. You guys are going planet side to one of the floating cities, like on the ocean. Yeah, pretty
neat.
cool.
Yeah, neat. Super cool. So psyched to be here.
We come to land, and as soon as we get out in this port, it's a lot. There's all sorts going on here.
What's the climate?
Wet.
It's very Camino, very wet.
Should have gone to the prison planet.
Raining constantly, but these cities have like domes.
I could deal with the rain. Oh yeah, that's right. It's all bubbled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's all
It's all
bubbled.
climate controlled.
Yep, all of it.
Just like Las Vegas.
Because they have such a diversity of alien life forms here,
Who do they temper it to then?
So long and so long.
So there are the natives.
Is it like 72 at all times? Is it like,
It's
we totally live in 85-degree heat and that's just what we do, and 99% humidity?
it's cold. It's like
It's cold?
It's like 10 degrees colder than humans are used to.
Honestly, that's actually probably great because I can just throw my overcoat on and conceal bigger
Hey, you have a new
blankets.
sweater. Everyone has a new sweater.
Hey,
Yeah.
sweaters.
How
We
loose
all-
does your sweater sit? How loose does your sweater sit?
It's not tight. It's like a nice, comfy, open knit. Yeah.
Look
I
that-
would
look
have
that
given
big
you like
blue
a
one I
size
have.
too large if you asked my size.
Absolutely.
I do a roll to see how well Shecky picks up knitting.
Can I assist?
Sure.
Can I assist with the work?
Sure.
Cool.
Dex based.
Dex-based. Shecky's even better at that. And it was a work, and so then I take the lace, so 8, and it's Dex.
I also rolled an 8.
10.
Shecky, you're pretty good at knitting. You're just the right age that it comes naturally to you. Yeah, pretty damn good at
I'm
it.
telling Lindsay you said that.
Hey, I hope so. Tell her.
Make like a fur-lined jacket just for this like
Yeah.
extra mission.
You guys get out and about, and it's like I mean, the architecture, it's like all sorts of different kinds of architecture. It's a huge, just megalopolis of hundreds of alien cultures, and going around.
Love that show. Adult Swim is great.
The two main languages here are the Cygnus Basic, but then there's also they speak Aquilon, which you guys are all at least able to understand Basic a little bit.
Got the phrase book.
Yeah. It's a very kind of it's like a sterile, like very artificial language. It doesn't feel like people spoke this organically to its completion so much as a council.
It was a conglomerate to figure out.
Council
It's like,
designed it.
what was the language that was
Esperanto.
like Esperanto?
It's like Esperanto. Yeah.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that's it. But there are humans here. And before you guys even consider kind of exploring the city for a couple days, you only need to be here 5 days. You can stay here up to 7 if you want, but after that you have to leave.
Question. Since like there are different like domed cities both below the
Above and below.
above and below. Obviously, like each one is a city with a lot of diversity and it's very mixed. But like, do any of the cities have like higher populations of humans or higher populations of Gorlomites or like whatever?
Are you looking for Chinatown?
I'm just wondering. I'm just curious.
Little Italy.
Yeah.
Humans almost exclusively live on the surface or in the orbiting.
Yeah, and
like,
we're in an
the
orbital
atmosphere.
city.
No, we're on the surface.
Oh, we're on the surface,
Like
okay.
on the ocean surface.
Got it. Bobbing around.
But then there's some that fly above, and then there are some at the bottom of the ocean,
My name's Court right now.
like several miles
Right now?
below,
Not
like
Bob.
deep.
Is your name not usually?
I haven't bobbed for a good long time.
All right.
Humans are mostly in the two upper ones. The things like Gorlomites you're asking about are usually in the lower two. So there might be a few here, but they're mostly going to be in the depths.
I'm just like saying in general, like species.
Yeah,
Like
but
this is a mostly human city.
no.
Okay.
No, humans are like maybe a tenth.
Cool.
There's all sorts here. There are Ixolans, there are Caraxians. You do see like occasional odd like rock people. You don't know if they're like which specific kind of rock people they are because there's like a handful of species of them. You see all sorts. It's like a really it's a genuine alien melting pot because the kind of laws they have here are super lax on that
Very
sort of
friendly.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like lax laws.
But yeah, you
Goes with the
guys.
flow.
You guys drop off your cargo. I need a work check cargo manager here.
Work or exert?
Exert.
Cool. That is 12.
Nice. Yeah, it takes you guys like a day and a half to unload everything. And mostly just because like you have to wait for it to get transported and stuff too, and you have to talk to the bay workers who are gonna handle your cargo. And you guys have the option to just stay in the ship the whole time, or to go explore out in the city. At another point, one of the floating cities is going to come down and dock to your city, and you guys can go up to a floating one, or some of the other. Or I said floating, I meant flying. But then also one of the other floating ocean surface cities is going to come dock as well. So there are two other cities you guys could go to.
This big mega trade conglomerate now.
Yeah, a bit.
Busy place.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Very busy. Oh God, very busy. Yeah, lots of fun stuff here.
I need somewhere where I can find information.
I'm gonna go
Sure.
fun.
Also true.
Some are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what? Like a bar fun or like
No.
amusement park fun?
No, like nerd fun.
Nerd fun. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, you also need to go somewhere that has a lot of information. Let's go to the library.
I don't know the library.
That's not fun. That's just nerd.
I didn't say I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to get information.
I
Yeah,
want
you heard
nerd
nerd fun and
fun.
you just thought nerd. Cool. What about you, Shecky?
Probably actually keep on monitoring the ship and the rest, and actually trying to start. Well, yeah, because Tabari's going to be here for a good while longer, but with the captain knowing the maintenance tunnels in the ship like the back of his hand,
Tabari's one more job.
One
after
more
this.
Actually, yeah, Sheku would probably start preparing and actually like actively looking at what the systems are capable of and taking up the specs.
Learn for the takeover.
You're probably
Okay.
keeping an eye on Riva too.
Yeah, Riva does not leave the ship. Hell, she doesn't leave her quarters. Like, she just stays in NavCom. That's it.
For the best.
Good.
But yeah, he'd
I'll find some kind of shenanigan to pull her into.
try and take stock of the ship and the rest, see the power systems, spike drives, and see what the ship can do.
Yeah,
And this time, instead of just fix her up and doing the things, actually taking it into account.
really understanding some of the design intent here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty complex ship. It doesn't have like a lot of the state-of-the-art stuff you'd want it to have. Like, you don't have a complex suite of like sensors and stuff that would be really helpful.
Well, and if we're technically in a merchant, well, is it the science stuff we're dropping off, or is there actually ways like technology that we might be able to look into here?
There's plenty of technology you could look into here, especially for like life support.
Well, and also
Life
something
support's
to
their thing.
replace the RTG from something volatile to actually like a clean secondary power, something that where it can't go bad.
True.
Whiskey. Whiskey burns clean.
Whiskey generator.
If you want to replace the RTG, so like you guys are running off of a very low yield, still like 0 point generator, which is really good. You know, that's the cleanest energy possible. That's our main power. And then RTG's backup. You could... You could install inertial dampeners, and instead of needing a robust secondary power source, basically just improve your kind of flight systems so that you use less power, right? That's like one definitely viable option.
Say, Tapari, before you leave, he'll actually propose that to Tapari.
Mm-hmm.
I know that after this mission, we have to prepare for the next one for the ship. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking that RTG is going to be a problem in the future. We work our way around it.
Will it?
No idea.
As long as we keep it maintained, it shouldn't be a problem.
True. And
0
again,
point failure rate is less than 2% of a percent. And we have one of the lowest end models. We should never even have to rely on RTG.
Well, and I know that without your help, I probably couldn't install something like what I'm proposing in the first place, though. While you're with us, maybe we should try and make a project for the ship. Is there another system that's actually
Maybe.
lacking that I didn't actually see? Where can we improve things?
Well, funny enough, weapons and life support.
Let's work on the life support thing.
Oh.
Life's the most important.
Okay. Court, what kind of information are we looking for?
Yeah, I live in shady bars and weird dives. I just want to get a bit of a pulse on, some of the real goings on of the place.
Okay. Well, kind of the goings on here. It has, your immediate kind of like your vibe. It has what seems like probably a pretty robust kind of like underground life as well here.
Yeah.
But even looking at the kind of more surface level stuff, pretty hands-off government, which is nice. Pretty open market, also nice. And everyone kind of sticks to their own like communities in that people are expected to maintain relative kind of discipline within their own spheres and not have to rely on like the official justice system as much,
Yeah.
Obviously, like serious offenses always go up to the government, but still, it's like things are pretty chilled, pretty open here. There's not like a ton of problems, but there's always going to be a lot of tension. Is the thing. This place does feel like it could explode, but it would take something big. It would take like a really big thing happening.
Court's gonna find
You
that thing.
That's not what I'm here for.
Yeah, but then as
You
you're
will.
kind of looking around, like, okay, there's a little tension, but it's pretty open and free. I mean, Shadow Hand is definitely here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't like those guys.
No.
I'm able to get a pulse onto some bigger names or anything.
They do have just like one of the few places in the galaxy where they have a public front, where it's not all just hidden.
They got their little gambling hall.
Yeah, and it's like they're not even hiding that this is what it is. In fact, this is the kind of place you could come if you want to contact them formally, but have no means to contact them
Right.
underground. Right.
Yeah.
That being said, yeah, there would be like a gambling hall, basically.
Yeah. What's some of their guys? What's their trade? Is there a guy that's, he handles all the underground gambling facilities on off-world places? Is there a guy that's a human trafficker?
They do have some trafficking.
What's their specialties?
So notably, the Shadow Hand does not deal in human trafficking on alien worlds. They deal in human trafficking on exclusively human worlds, but on like mixed planets like this, they don't do that. And they actually have, they have very specific policy about that. They have guys in charge of gambling, in charge of their illegal kind of like money schemes, obviously.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
I investigate him a little bit.
Okay, cool. So you go to their
Keep my
gambling hall.
nose to the ground about that.
Yeah, go to their gambling hall, the Second Wish, and human man. He looks like a little bit older than you. Funny, kind of nondescript looking guy, right?
My kind of guy.
Yeah. Do you like go talk to him or you just watch him?
No, I'm just, I shoot a couple dice or whatever. And, I keep ears open for stuff about him. I got his description now. I got his full description.
Okay, I need to sneak in a notice.
Yeah, absolutely. Sneak coming in 8, 10, 11. And notice, keep my ear to the ground, charisma based.
Yeah.
A little bit of chatting people up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not as great, but that's still 4, 6, 9 total.
So he's one of like the 3 guys in charge of this facility, of this
Perfect.
storefront. His name is Milton Haas. It's Haas. You don't know anything much about him other than that, but apparently he's, the guy who kind of is in charge of their like money laundering.
He lives on site at the gambling hall, or he has
You think he lives nearby?
some big property.
You think he has like a moderately nice property nearby. You see him like when this place closes down, he's always like with a couple people, but they all go together to. It's not like a high rise. They don't have super tall buildings here, right? But they go both up and down, and you know that these are like pretty luxurious just from like your day you've been
He's got a
here.
big suite.
Yeah.
Is there a Publix records to look up for like a phone book kind of deal?
Yeah.
Figure out which suite he's in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not too hard. Roll sneak for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if you're accessing that data, you know other people might be monitoring that access.
Right.
So
8, 10, charisma sneaking, since it's public record access, talking to clerks and stuff. So 11 total.
okay, if you have your hacking PDA as well, I'll let you use that. 'Cause
Sure.
You're accessing computers.
12.
Cool. 12. Very good. You think you're like, I got into this legally, and you don't think anyone was monitoring the access point, and you're like, okay, I know where this guy lives. What the fuck are you gonna do to him?
Whatever I can.
I'm afraid.
We'll see what
Coach
we can.
him!
You're gonna slide him for his Tims.
Yeah, coach him.
Ruffle his jimmies.
I need information, so I don't know. He doesn't know anything about the city, so first place he would want to look is I don't know if there's any like research centers or a library at the very least to get more information about the outpost and even possibly about like xenobiological projects. in
Yeah.
those areas.
Yeah, you could easily find. You can get access to that kind of information. But about the outpost specifically, that's. I mean, you're
What's harder?
you're really just not going to get that information.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a huge secret that the outpost exists, but it's like Area 51. Everyone knows about it. It's just part of a network of places that do secret shit. All the information you'll find about like officially disclosed stuff is all years and years old.
Okay.
You know, it's like old enough that it's not classified anymore.
Sounds like you need a specialist
Yes.
in the underground.
Yeah. Are there any, like, just asking, can I roll, like, a connect or something, or a notice for, like, maybe a bar in the area that a lot of, like, spacers frequent?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Yeah, you can find that kind of bar and listen around for stuff. What are you going to see if they're like people who have jobs that involve that place, or
Yeah.
you're still not too far off. Like your other option was a lot closer, but this is still relatively close. You're within like 30 light years of your kind of destination.
Okay.
You go listening around with a 10, right? You probably don't find anyone here.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like this is rough. This is a rough thing to investigate, unfortunately. Like you want to get closer and closer. You know where he is.
Yeah.
That might be as close as you get until you go there.
Okay.
It just doesn't seem like there's a lot of information to be found about this place.
That's fine. Is there a research center or something, like, where I can go talk to xenobiologists, maybe? Sorry.
Yeah, there would be.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back
Yeah.
to you. Ashton.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find first arcades in the area,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna go find like a Dave and Buster's in the area. See
Okay.
what I would prefer most at the moment.
Yeah, you can find those. Those are fun. Just gonna go have some fun.
Yeah, just gonna have some fun.
Cool. I don't need anything
Is
else from you.
Ant-Man working there?
Be an actual tourist instead of an evil spider thing trying to eat your brains.
Yeah. I don't want to do an evil spider thing. I want to go have fun,
You do see spider things though.
but not brain-eating evil
No, they're
spiders.
they're fine.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah, they're.
RNAans are completely.
They're soft
helpful.
spiders. They're like tarantulas.
I'm fine with
They're
that.
soft good boys.
I'm fine with that.
Life support.
Yeah.
So what project can we come up with? What's its faults? What's exactly like could be improved? Is it just like the amount of oxygen it provides, or is it like does it not have redundancy systems?
There is a redundancy. It's not very efficient. If the main system goes down, we're gonna need to spend a lot of time in our EVA suits. We don't have to spend all of our time in it, but it'll be a lot.
Well,
So-
which is the best option? He'd actually confide in Tabari. He's like a secondary system, like a backup.
We could improve our secondary systems. That's certainly on the docket at some point.
Project Second Heart.
Yeah. We could. Nice. We could also invest in making our ship more resource efficient and maybe looking into growing our own bioorganics.
You know, I like the sound of that better.
We're going to the hydroponics bay.
Bring me some peace.
Yeah. Why don't we go for that?
Sure. I'll see what plants I can pick up and the rest. See about expanded areas, probably like some sort of scaffolding ways and hydration systems, and we'll have to do some math.
Yeah, the existing hydroponic system here is so basic that I haven't even looked into modifying it because what would be the point when we're cultivating so little?
Yeah.
But it'll help mean efficiency for the main life support system by percentages. You know, not a lot, but a notable amount. And then,
Well, and food too.
yeah, if resources ever become a problem, it'll be lean, but it could help.
See if I can pick up anything over in the station. I'll go look for that. Whatever he can manufacture in the ship, he will with scrap, and whatever he has to get supplies for
Okay.
the project.
Then I need a fix check
Project Second Heart.
with intelligence.
Project
is-
Second Garden now.
Second Garden.
With what?
More plants.
So it's a
Project
fix.
Eden.
I'm always a fan of
Yeah.
that.
So it's a fix.
Fix with intelligence.
Project Eden is
7.
good.
7s. Okay. You think you understand enough about what needs to be manufactured. You do need to make some small runs. I'm going to now need a work check
This is where it's a
with
little bit better.
Dex.
Oh, that's
Wow.
that's really terrible.
2 1s.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, I take the lowest
Drop
one out.
one, yeah.
So yeah, it's basically it's 3 plus 3, so 6.
Do you want to re-roll?
I was looking at those two.
Take it.
Reroll spent.
I need to spend these.
Get it, Shaggy.
Dude, shit.
I really hope this doesn't come down to me trying to fix a garden. Like this ends up like screwing us in the
And you-
future. Like I need
We gotta
those
stay for
carrots.
3 months because you wanted more carrots.
13.
Perfect. Good. You.
The assembly part's the easy part.
Oh, I could probably.
It takes most of your stay here on Aquilon, like 6 to 8 hours a day, most of your stay. But you improve the hydroponics bay. It can, with light intake, with like some serious kind of calorie loss, right? It can support 1 person a day.
Still, it's something.
Yeah, relatively indefinitely, but it'll need maintenance. You never really have done life support maintenance much, like specifically. Whenever problems come up, it's always been engines and electrical. Now problems might start coming up in life support because we've just added more to the system, you know?
With Buddy's function, could I start teaching him taking care of it?
Yes, absolutely. You want Wally to take care of the plant?
It's not Buddy. Buddy died. This is Aiden
Oh,
with
8.
a 4.
Oh, 4. Gotcha.
Forden?
Well, this Buddy unit is what he probably refers to him as.
Buddy was just number 3's name.
Buddy 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Okay.
Buddy Junior.
We haven't gotten to 32 yet.
That'll be a program.
I'll need to. Well, actually, wait. I do have 0 in program, so I can actually roll it.
Yeah.
What stat would you say?
Charisma
Oh,
or intelligence.
either way, it's plus 0. 7.
7. Okay. You could just teach him by just a manner of modifying his behavior over time, right? Like just actually teaching him the way a human would learn.
Learn
Yeah.
by doing.
You know, that'll take months.
It's exactly, really close to how Shecky would do it.
Yeah. That will take like at least a month, if not longer, right?
The return journey.
But
Yeah.
if you reprogram him, you can at least give him the foundational knowledge, and then from there it's just fixing mistakes, you know, and teaching tiny things.
Because he's the closest to automation besides Shecky actually working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if we teach number 2 to do that, but I don't think we can do that.
Number 2's too busy stalking these halls with a gun in his hands.
Yeah.
Literally
As he
in his
should.
hands. Cool. Kosham,
Mm-hmm.
you went to go talk to some biologists.
Yes.
What about?
Do they know Icarus? Or of his work?
Roll a d12.
Cool. How's a 3?
Everyone knows his father.
Awesome.
Do you mention anything specific that you know about Icarus? Like where he is?
Yeah, I know that he's on Outpost 63.
Okay.
As far the last I heard. I'm trying to get any kind of information I can. I'm like dead in the water here.
Desperate.
Yeah.
You do get some information.
Okay, cool.
Outpost 63 is a quarantined observation outpost.
Oh, that's weird.
They can't tell you anything about what happens there, but that at least is not publicly like super well-known information. You won't find it in like a lot of planetary charts, but xenobiologists in this region know about it because they're not allowed to go there.
Okay.
It is so this is an outpost on a moon orbiting a large gas planet. And apparently that gas planet is a quarantined world. And Outpost 63 is just observing it.
It's stinky.
What is the planet?
Let me see.
It's too stinky for us.
It's like got crabs. I'm just trying to think like.
The risk.
No,
No.
it is not risk related.
Well, that means that those crabs would have have wings and fly around on the gas planet. That's even more
No,
terrifying.
they can do like the normal crabs do, where they get their little back legs and they helicopter themselves. They just
I mean, the planet doesn't have like a name. It's just planet SD88-6.
it's that gassy bastard.
I hate that already.
SD88-6.
It's about the size of Jupiter,
Okay.
if only like very slightly larger. It's a gas giant.
And no one knows why it's quarantined.
No one here can tell you why it's quarantined.
Nobody can tell me why, or nobody wants to tell me why.
Nobody can tell you why.
Cool.
Well, sorry, no one. No, that's wrong. Nobody can tell you why.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to play arcade
You
games.
need the
okay?
record stolen.
You're like, I want to play arcade games, but you know exactly what you're useful for.
I know.
Yeah. Because you are a registered xenobiologist with a fucking. Is it a master's or a doctorate?
The doctorate.
Master.
It's a
the
master's.
master's. The
Nora has
The doctorate's the highest.
But then I'm going with the doctorate.
yeah,
Then.
a doctorate.
Yeah.
Nora has a doctorate as well, but it's a different kind.
Yeah.
Actually, Nora has 2 doctorates, so.
And there's no way to make contact with this outpost.
I have a high school diploma,
Hey.
and I went to a college.
My grandma taught me everything.
You from here? No.
Including how to shoot.
You could. I mean, you could send them. You could send them like a sit rep kind of
The
thing.
textbooks in my face.
But it's not like it'd be personal communication. Yeah. Communication packets to and from like secret facilities like that are limited.
Got it.
You know what they're doing. You know that the person is there.
Yeah.
You don't know why they're doing it though.
Cool. Well, I'll hit my. Do those still work when we're off the?
Yeah.
Yeah. When we're off ship.
It's like your smartphone.
Yeah. I'll send a message to this one.
I need to make friends.
Yeah.
Probably multitasking.
How special is that PhD of yours?
Very.
You want to help me out since you voted against me?
Come grease some nerds' elbows.
Question mark.
Palm grease.
Doing the very minimum right now.
Nothing strenuous, I promise.
Talking to people is strenuous.
Where?
Send the address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a goddamn. It's a botanical reserve and a scientific laboratory.
Take you on whatever roller coaster you want after.
Give me 10. I'm in the middle of something.
There aren't any goddamn roller coasters here.
You're telling me there's not a single roller coaster in this megalopolis?
Why would there be?
Why wouldn't there be?
They have like 10%.
There's
of the
roller
human
coasters in
population.
Vegas.
They have 10% of a human population.
So only one of the cars has human seats.
Nice.
Whatever the equivalent.
This is an artificial landmass where people build houses 4 on top of each other, and that's not even the apartment complexes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't have room for.
Whatever the equivalent of thrill seeking is, casual thrill seeking.
They do have a splash mountain on the outskirts of the bubble.
Yeah.
Their casual thrill seeking is that they go out on the Sundering Sea.
Doesn't
See?
sound like a
Splash
lazy
Mountain.
river to me.
Yeah.
It is when it's nice.
We're on a deep sea fishing trip.
Damn.
The deepest sea fishing trip.
Could go down below. That'd be fun.
Trying to beat the high score.
You're only gonna be here for a couple days, so. Okay.
Okay.
I approve of that one.
Court. So what are you doing?
Yeah, what's
Found the guy.
What's building
got someone
security
killed.
look like?
Manageable.
Great. Easy enough to break in.
You think so, but you also have seen they have a security droid.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's ways to defeat those though, right?
Yes, but this one's probably very securely protected against hacking.
Okay.
Mhm.
What about like low-end EMP admissions or something? Could I scramble it at a distance?
You could with more specialized equipment.
Because I did get a bunch of specialized equipment.
You did. Yeah, you could use some of that. That's fine. You wouldn't want to use a grenade, but if you
No,
had,
I gotta be quiet.
Yeah, if you had a projected art caster and you set it to high electromagnetic yield, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'll conceal that on me, and I get a couple other things. I gotta get a nice clean device, some transfer cables.
Things like the size of a toaster, so you're like really have it up in your sweater, but you're like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's okay.
you're like Eric Andre. I'm here to purchase a fine automobile.
I go to one of the touristy shops and I buy some silly, Viva Las Vegas tote bag,
Oh, fuck.
and I just stuff it in that with some like odd end trinkets that I
Yeah.
pick up for just some T-shirts. Like, who cares? And I put them on top. Easy, classic concealment.
Okay. What the fuck are you doing?
He's the financial guy. I got some plans.
Oh no. Hey, late that night. Yeah.
Well, it'd probably actually be like a broad daylight thing, because
Broad
he's at
daylight,
work
yeah.
then.
Yeah. So you're going in hot.
Yeah, I don't need him there.
I hate this.
I want as little to nobody there as possible. With
Most
me.
burglaries and break-ins happen in the middle of the day.
This is also true. Okay. Roll a sneak check.
Yeah.
And then if you have another applicable skill, you can tell me and I'll roll that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Woo! Stealth is
Hell yeah.
coming in at 13.
Woo!
13. Okay. Do you have another skill?
Yeah, I'd like to do a little social engineering. I'd like to kind of talk my way in. Maybe I'm a maintenance guy. Maybe I've got some other business there.
Stealing Chicky's uniform
Something
again?
to give me just some like quick, easy
That's pretty rude
access
of
to
him.
some
You got
records or
chickens,
some
you said?
easy here-theres.
Yeah.
With the clerks around.
This will be hard because it's Shadow Hand people, but go for it.
Well, the building isn't owned by the Shadow Hand.
True.
Right, and so
yeah.
I'm saying, like, I get access to a server room as an IT guy, and maybe I shut down the cameras on that block kind of thing on accident while doing some
Understood.
routine maintenance.
Understood. Yeah, no, I gotcha. Never mind then. DC's the same.
Okay.
Make it happen.
Oh, that's not as great. That is
Oh, you gotta get that
8.
plushie.
I gotta get that one.
It's exactly enough.
Hey!
8 is what I was looking
Get a
for.
mud raptor.
That
for
level
Shaggy.
up helping me out.
Okay. You are good and sneaky. You tuck your way into the right places you can to get your advantages that you need. There's only like 2 human staffers on site and then a robot.
Sweet.
Yeah.
The human staffers aren't wearing body armor by any means, right?
No, they're dressed very casually. They have at most like a vest on under
Just
their
kind of like
shirts.
wandering the premises.
Yeah.
So it'd be pretty easy to get a couch cushion and my suppressed pistol.
God. These dudes
Do a little
God.
bullet to the back of the skull, and then put the couch cushion down for them to collapse onto.
I love this place. Ian, make an attack roll for me.
It's an assassination.
Okay. So
I
auto
auto
hit.
hit.
Roll damage.
Oh God.
The advanced laser pistol is like D6 plus 2 or something.
Yeah. With sneak attack. Right?
There's no.
You don't have a sneak attack,
dice
huh?
to sneak attack.
Okay, gotcha.
Is it only
it's,
a D6?
It's a laser pistol. Yeah. It's just an assassination
Wow.
style
Okay.
thing. So I get to place the shot. So they're human. So that classic back of the skull
Classic.
kind of deal. 6 damage.
Great. The first guy's just dead.
Yeah. Just,
Drag him. You just like drag him in like the very tight alleyway between buildings,
oh, I mean,
or like.
I thought I was on
upstairs.
suite.
Oh no! Oh, you're in suite, not in the build. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
that
wouldn't
makes more
assassinate
sense.
anybody on the street, not in
Yeah,
broad
no.
daylight. Jesus Christ.
Okay, no. So you're
What
going
do
to
you
his
think I am?
apartment suite. Okay.
An amateur?
Yeah.
No.
What kind of amateur do you take me for?
I was like, oh, okay.
And it's like that nice casual kind of American Psycho style. You grab a couch cushion, you walk up behind him, you plug him in the back of the head. When he goes to collapse, you put the couch cushion under him so he doesn't just thud.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't alert the other guy. So you go do the other thing to the other guy.
Okay, make another attack roll on damage.
How many assassinations can you make in a day?
It's a passive ability. If they are unaware of me,
That's terrifying.
I auto.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's say if you have an alert, then you can't do it.
Yeah.
That
I have
is 5.
Awesome.
1 less.
Okay. Did you roll an attack roll?
It's the assassination.
Roll an attack roll.
Okay.
They've alert.
Ooh. Attack rolls
Not
are still
alert,
2d6.
D20 plus.
Plus shoot, plus base attack bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
I think you also had
Dex 11.
Dex 11, yeah. Cool.
Got my
Barely.
suppressed pistol.
You get the first guy, he has no idea what's happening, and you're like, okay. Like, I can get the other
The
guy.
second guy's like, Jamal, what was that sound?
It's like a window of like 20 seconds, and you're like, I got it. And by
trained for
time
that.
by the time you find him, he's alert. He's like, you can tell he hasn't gotten like some kind of communication back from the other guy,
Yeah.
but he's not aware of you enough that he can save himself, and you kill him as well.
Damn.
Bang bang.
This guy.
Yeah. Every big bad guy, man, they can't help but keep all of their like personal records and connections
In their homes.
not
Yeah.
at work, right? So I'd like to go plug my clean device into anything he's got, do a nice transfer over, a clean scrub.
There's one enemy left in the building.
Oh, yeah, that's right, the bot.
Yeah.
I get my my toaster, I
Mhm.
rev it up nice and high,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make some toast.
and there's one thing that robots love,
Mm-hmm.
and it is like frequency changes.
Mm-hmm.
So I pull out a little burner cell phone, and I just like make some kind of odd call that shouldn't be coming out of the apartment. I give it a nice little slide over so the robot will go investigate. Bust him.
Yeah, sure. You get to the second floor of his little
Just
suite.
flavor. Just
Yeah, slide that.
realistically, I just sneak around and give him the little like quarter coin toss. To
I like
the
that
corner.
detail. It's going to penalize his notice.
I love Court Benelli.
Okay.
Wild motherfucker.
Yeah, you slide like a phone into the room. And
Yeah.
The robot just like looks over at it and starts like shuffling towards it. And as you are like lining up a shot, its head then turns at like an unnatural angle and it sees you before you shoot. You have one shot at it, and if you don't take it out in the first shot, we're gonna have a fight.
I take my warrior auto hit,
Okay,
my
cool.
daily,
Ooh,
since I can't get my assassination auto hit.
okay, it's gonna roll disadvantage on this save because you're hitting with an arc thrower. But
Okay.
damage should be 2d6.
Okay.
It's all just electric damage. It rolled a 2 and a 7.
Woo! No, what? That's 6 on the die. I don't think I add anything
Yeah,
to it
no, you're
overcharged
good.
or anything. Okay.
You shoot it with just like a concentrated blast of electrical energy. It shorts out. It like turns its gun towards you, like very like kind of jankily. It's like barely in control of its own limbs.
Yeah.
And before it pulls the trigger, it just like falls to its knees and clanks over onto the floor. It's not dead.
Couch cushion.
Yeah. It's not dead. It's gonna be out for a while, and you go,
I go disable immediately.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. It's got a really nice gun on it.
Yeah, it's got a pretty nice gun. It's like,
Sweet.
it's, yeah.
Put that in the tote.
It's not like a pistol, though. It's a lot closer to like MP5 size.
Perfect. I got my coat on.
Okay, cool.
I can seal that right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Clean scrub on the devices. I want his passwords, his information, everything I can get right off that.
Programming.
Positively.
And whenever you have the time to check, that is a laser SMG. It's a nice gun.
Ooh. Happy about that one.
Nice.
That is 5, 8, 9 with my tools.
Okay, not bad. You scrub a lot of information. There's like some stuff that is just a little firewall, and you're like, you cannot confidently say you'll get into that.
If I don't get everything, I don't get everything.
You get a lot.
I'm not too terribly
Oh,
worried about it.
Jesus, Ian. Okay, you get a lot.
I've got access,
Mm-hmm.
general access,
General
to
access.
his side of the business. Yeah. Last thing before I big up Boogie is log into his bank and how much money? What do we got there?
Ian, you rolled a 9, right?
Yes.
Okay.
10 if it was charisma or dexterity.
Roll 5d6 for me. Unless you have 5 you'd rather roll.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I got D6s.
Roll 5d6 for me. I'll tell you how much money he
This
has.
guy.
I love it.
D6. There we go.
You have some tiny D6s.
I got one big D6.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot of sixes.
That's 3 sixes.
That's 3 6s, 4, and a 2. That is
4
22,
sixes.
24 on the die. I'm famously good at D6 rolls.
Well, the good news is you didn't join the pack for the money. You joined the pack for the relative anonymity and the ability to travel to exotic locations. You just doubled your you just pulled 12 million. $12 million that are certainly going to be missed and looked for, but it's 12 million.
I take,
12 million, sorry, credits, not dollars.
of course, I've got my nice little laundered secure bank accounts that can't nobody go through. I take a chunk, but
much.
let's say 5.
5 million credits.
The other 11, I would like to actively set up a nice little timed donation. It'll go off, 3 hours after I leave or something like that. And
7, you mean? But yeah.
I don't know. Oh yeah, 7. Do a little quick Google on my phone kind of deal. There's like 20 odd end charities that could really use some cash, right?
Incredible.
Just send it out.
Secretly a white hat hacker.
Send out the 7 million.
Yeah. Just,
You keep 5.
odd end packages to
You want to go buy an asteroid? Like,
Maybe.
You could.
maybe that's some tucked away.
Incredible.
Well,
'Cause
nice.
that's not in my account, right?
Nice.
That's in someone else's name's account that doesn't exist, attached to some other LLC that doesn't exist, attached to someone else that doesn't exist, so on and so forth. That's my beyond laundered account.
Okay. Court Benelli, first of all, take a D10 of inspiration.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
After this job is complete, take a new focus that you think is related to the act of thievery.
Hey, there's a good couple
This kind
on
of
there.
thievery.
There's a good
You
couple
could
on
improve
there, man.
assassin. You could take a new thief thing. You could take a charity kind of thing. You could do whatever.
A charity kind of thing.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll
Anything
look through
charitable?
that. Yeah. Ooh.
Compassionate, good-willed.
All right.
Level 2 of assassination.
Yeah, you could take that. After the mission, though.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I'll look it up.
you'll come into
after.
your next job with an extra focus.
Nice.
I like that. You need to talk to them.
Yeah, is it
you're
prob-
you're just you're good.
I'm just being a
Yeah.
farmer.
Is it
On the
possible that I
ship.
can do a skill to try and get a plushie from an arcade game?
Chat was asking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chad had a good idea.
Absolutely.
Like a notice or like a doll.
How was your shoot?
Oh, fuck.
That's the best thing you could roll. Not
Yeah.
good?
No.
Then I don't think I like notice or no.
But like, if you know how to get the because there's things about our
You don't have any
critics.
telekinesis, do you?
No.
Damn.
Odie, I will take no with Dex, but it's gonna be it's gonna be like a DC 10. So good luck. An attack roll would be better for like one of those little shooting gallery.
Chat
games,
is
you know?
wild and chat is wild.
What are they doing?
So for that is a D20, right?
Yeah.
D20 plus.
Plus attack bonus,
Uh-huh.
plus shoot bonus.
Got it. I can probably try and do that.
I believe in you.
It's not that bad.
I believe in you.
Nat 20?
15.
Nat 15.
That's not bad.
That succeeds. Yeah, you get like a moderately sized plushie.
What is it?
It's bigger than the bulge in his sweater, that's for sure.
Don't say that.
Maybe it's less useful. you
Is it like animals and whatnot?
get like the crazy unicorn.
I mean, what kind of alien plushie do you want?
Bro, the arachnid
for
person.
kicks and giggles,
spider?
can I get like something from like Pandora?
You
mud
get something
raptor?
close.
Mud raptor.
A mud raptor
They have
for
like their
Shecky.
their impression of a mud raptor, so it's like super vicious, gnarly looking, crazy teeth,
Yeah.
straight out of Jurassic Park
I'm
looking
taking that.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you get like a big Pandoran predator. Yeah, sure.
Take
Great.
that. Under my arm.
Hell yeah.
Found somewhere else to go.
Show up to the xenobiologist with the plushie.
Your plushie has like glow in the dark little spots on it because
Yeah.
the bioluminescent life on Pandora, you know?
Yeah.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Cool. But you get to show up to this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
What's up?
Can I help you?
You want a sandwich? Pretty good.
What kind of sandwich?
I don't know. Hasn't killed me yet.
Okay. So what do you need me for?
I need to know about Icarus Pulvari and what he's doing on Outpost 63. Circling a planet that's quarantined.
Oh.
All communications are null.
Oh. I'm guessing you can't get the information.
I'm not smart enough. Not fancy enough.
I can see what I can find. Don't drop this.
Guard it with me life.
You better.
Careful, we'll get you.
Sneaky devils.
So you tell me where to get the information and whatnot? Or?
Yeah. I'll direct you to the person that I talked to. Their name is Vrail.
No. Don't talk to me. Odie, I need to connect and then I need to know.
Oh yeah. Easy. Shmeezy.
Schmeezy.
Shmeezy.
Selinka. Their name is Selinka.
Shmeezy.
Hey!
Shmeezy.
My boy!
Sure. Yeah, you go talk to this human scientist named
Yeah.
Carlisle and
Wow.
you 11, that's a good connect. Like, you show them your credentials, you request access to their laboratory,
Uh-huh.
which they grant you because you're part of their fucking field and they can actually certify who you are.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you haven't published any noteworthy papers, but you had
Yet?
but you did very well in school, you know. So it's like,
I haven't valid
Gosh darn if you aren't special. You're still in that
Pushes
bright
up
future
glasses.
segment of
I
your
have
life.
no glasses.
they give you access.
Pushes
to the,
up invisible glasses.
They give you access to the lab, but it's like limited, and they are they're like watching.
Yeah.
Maybe more like a tour.
Yeah, they're giving you a tour, and they're like, "Have you ever? Or like, are you looking for a place to work? Maybe do you want to go do some field work out on the frontier?
Frontier.
You have an opportunity to ask them though.
Yeah.
About
And now I need
frontier.
I need a note check.
Yeah, I asked him about the frontier stuff. I'm like, I'm curious like what's around here and whatnot, because I've heard so many things and what's going on. I'm just,
You haven't written your paper yet. You can
Yeah.
do something new, exciting.
yeah, I just want to see if I can add on to what's going on already, and expand more about the universe that we have yet to discover everything about.
It's big, it's dark, and it's scary.
Ooh!
9 on the die.
Ooh!
Ow.
That is a 9 for the no? Wait. Yeah, 9 for the no.
Okay. And I'll
Not-
give you a bonus because you got into this lab. Okay. 9 and a 10 total is not enough to know exactly what's going on this mystery planet. You know that the quarantine, just kind of like the sense you're getting when you kind of like casually bring it up in conversation, and they're like, oh yes, you could request transfer down to that site. The way they talk about it, it seems like there's something kind of sneaky going on, something like underhanded.
Can I roll a notice to see if like how much like the vibe has changed since they started trying to like
Sure.
are they trying to be like malicious about it, or trying to like put shit so much under the cover that they're so embarrassed about it or something like that?
I will notice for sure, yeah.
Nice.
That's what I
Maxed
wanted.
out.
14 on that?
It seems like there is some kind of well-intentioned secret there. Like maybe the planet is quarantined, not because there's anything dangerous, but because they're trying to keep something on the planet secret, or they're trying to keep something on the planet secure.
Keep it safe.
Keep it safe. Like
Keep
Gandalf
it secret.
said.
Keep it safe.
Yes.
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, so
Don't
they're
be
like
suspicious.
protecting this planet with a quarantine order, and that's kind of the sense you get.
Okay.
Just based on like how kind of tense the conversation gets and the way they speak, kind of it's kind of clandestine.
Mm-hmm.
My kind of world.
I asked them specifically if what if things has popped up around within this lab, like what anything that they have like into like putting all efforts into. That's the word.
Oh, well, we've made a marvelous discovery. It's still being documented, and it probably won't hit the HoloNet for at least several more years, but
Interesting.
Taking notes?
we're currently trying to decipher a means of definitive communication between organic life forms and organic carbon-based life forms and the more silicate-based things like
Federation.
No, the Federation are the ones who hate them. Jesus. Like the Lithicans and the other similar species, Ornithian Titans and things like that.
Yeah.
We've made some breakthroughs in communication, but it's still difficult.
Understandable. It must be very interesting to see how all that's going on and whatnot. I don't want to be stepping on any of your toes and trying to like backhand to like, get behind to like steal us from under you. But I'm just very curious. Like, that's just very interesting.
Of course. It's a very interesting field, and I've met some very interesting folks in it, but I'm glad to work alongside such brilliant researchers at this facility. If you wanted to work here, maybe request a transfer through your alma mater. It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility.
I'm not into it. Thanks so much.
Of course. If there's anything else you require of our lab, you are free to ask, but
While we were
Hot chocolate.
talking about the communication between carbons and whatnot, and like the carbon base and silicon base, can I roll a notice to see like if he's trying to like if he's more open about this, or like also trying to keep it more down low, like the quarantine plan.
you don't have to roll. That's definitely more open. This is like their active research project on this site. But whatever they're talking about with Outpost 63, it's more like this is a known kind of local secret, It's like scientists around here are kind of at least aware that things are not what they seem on that world. But this is more like, oh yeah, you could ask about this and you're a professional. We're glad to tell you even though the public doesn't know yet.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Cool. You got more information. You didn't get everything.
It's okay. It's more information.
There's some kind of secret,
No.
but it doesn't seem nefarious, at least.
Space Illuminati. I did
Space
have
Illuminati.
one thing that I totally forgot to
Mhm.
mention with it. The names for the donations all go back to like a partner organization of the Shadow Hand, some other big planetary mob that they're allies with. It's what we call, it's an evidence-gasm where it's just too obvious of a thing, so like it couldn't possibly be them, but it would hint that it would be a rival organization of that organization with just a blatant attempt at it.
Yep. You're doing something so stupid that it might work. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Well, yeah, because if no one else would do it, and the rest are like, that's not possible.
And there was, of course, there's the classic, like, he's a rich asshole in a penthouse. Did he have some, like, little knickknack that looked super expensive and obviously, like,
course he
super
does.
cool in some glass container?
Of course he does.
It's going on my shelf.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
keepsake
Court's
from the
gonna
job.
decorate his room. Oh my
I've got all kinds of
God.
little keepsakes.
It has like it's like a little statue of a bird that looks like an owl. And you see it just like follows your gaze. And as you look at it, you're like, oh, it's not a machine. It's not a robot.
It's one of those like inverted.
No, it's a machine that is like actually, it's like a geared automata. It doesn't move. It doesn't fly. It doesn't think or speak. Its only purpose is just to like look around the room and look pretty.
Okay.
Funny.
Yeah. It's just like, okay, that was probably really stupid expensive and probably some exotic pre-tech, so I'll take that.
I pull out some like stupid, crappy metal Eiffel Tower keychain. Just replace it. just a little fuck you to the guy.
Vicious, vicious. Okay. Guys!
Just the cheapest little trinket that I could have found on my shelf.
Lasting chat just said.
Aquilon. It's a nice little planet, you know. It's just busy because life is concentrated in a handful of little cities, you know?
And obviously this little bird isn't Wi-Fi connected or any.
No, this is like not digital at all.
Perfect.
This is like an actual just.
It's some like high-end craftsmanship. It's like a Rolex.
Yeah.
That's not high-end craftsmanship.
Well, you know what.
More even higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolex doesn't keep time for shit.
No. But you know, it is like made of just gears and gears and gears and gears. It's super complex.
Just some silly complex trinket that this guy picked up for a ludicrous price. Sweet.
Yeah.
Next time I go into like some really crappy apartment for some just like drug dealer, I'll swap out one of his crappy trinkets for that, and I'll just keep the chain going.
Keep pass it forward, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah. Great. Cool. Good shit.
Wild.
You learned more things.
Just chaos. You're
Just-
just chaos. I
You
love
actually
it.
learned some relatively interesting things.
Mhm.
And you've improved the ship. Nice.
Now it's got plants.
Yeah.
More plants.
I love plants.
If we become concerned about resources, we can rely on the ship's supply to increase our own stores by like 1/9, basically. Right? So that's
Yeah.
good.
Well, I mean, that's still something.
Yeah. Guys, Aquilon. Do we say just 5 days and then get the hell out of here?
My job's done.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to.
I don't give a
Yeah,
shit
I
about
work
the
hard.
cargo delivery. It's
Yeah. We can stay, unload all the shit that takes almost 2 days, take a day to rest, and then make sure we reload enough food and enough fuel and supply, and then we're gonna get out of here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I need pre-flight checks from everybody.
Would I have any more time to do like another like scrape of information like in a bar or like a different bar or something?
Want some help? You'd have to ask.
I don't know how much scary secret shit you do. I wouldn't know to ask
I
you.
don't know if you have a lot more time because you're
That's fine, that's fair.
of everyone here, you're the most busy.
Yes. No, that's why I'm asking. That's fine. Pre-flight.
Okay.
9.
9.
11.
Good.
Sorry.
10.
Good.
10.
Good. All of you good at what you do. It's almost like it's your jobs. Everybody.
Yeah.
All of the ship is ready and rearing and good to go. Riva never got off the ship like the entire time. Tabari just kind of like got off a couple times, but it wasn't crazy about like running around the city. Dr. Andrews was super excited the whole time and actually went to not the same laboratory but a different one run by some Ixolins, and she was just there the whole time.
I was having fun.
Yeah, everyone's just having it.
Shecky
Pretty
got a
good time.
mud raptor.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, look at that blushing! Like wrestling with it. It's like, oh, it's got me!
Beware of the tail!
All right.
Just did a little personal shopping. Kept an eye on the ship.
I love him.
Had
He's-
a drink. I don't know, man.
He's
It was-
so chaotic.
I think
Holy
after
shit.
Monstrous.
interaction, probably would have gone back to the crate and get more high scores.
Honestly, I was expecting more.
This is chaotic neutral actually done
Yeah.
correctly, and I love it. Cool. You guys take off. Leave this little domed city and head out into the stormy atmosphere and eventually that final frontier. Space. D12s. Everyone, D12s.
Ice.
One.
What was that?
11.
Nice.
I cry. I see that double digits.
You sure do, bud.
Cool. We're going. You pick up that signal again. Not my problem.
As my responsibility, I send it forward once more. Hey, whatever this is, it's still pinging. Whatever it is, it's nearby. We can go, we can avoid. It's not my call. Not my problem either.
Is it the same coordinates?
Yeah. So you didn't hail it last time?
No.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't have
Same.
put out an all ping.
Same
I'm
coordinates.
not gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
Not without if, Ashton and Reva were super like, oh, well, this is a ping worth investigating. Or, the captain was like, well, we probably should, or whatever.
Reva absolutely no. The captain's like, let's just go home. Let's be safe and go home.
That's what Ashton wants to do.
Ashton wants to just go home.
Ashton just wanted to go home.
Yeah. Going and checking on this weird location ping on a desolate planet is just not the move.
Not the move.
Let's just get the captain out.
Yeah.
We go.
Trying to be a good boy about it.
Okay. Everything in electrical and engineering is spick and span and super fine. Yeah, I need a navigation check.
I hate it here. I cry.
Yeah, I know.
I cry every time.
Still free rolls.
Shit, that's good.
Hey, that's good.
10, 12.
Damn. 12?
Yeah.
Damn! Reva rolled a 13. But she rolled really well, too. You rolled a 6 and a 4?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are good. You keep the ship on track. We get out of the Aquilon rift and move our way through the molecular clouds back into open space.
I prepare the final feast. And basically everyone's favorite, well, the captain's and
The Last Supper.
the Last Supper. Prepare everything that you've enjoyed or liked the most out of it. Like the routine and the rest, he'd special make it. It would be a final feast.
Nice. I need a work check.
Okay. Work or exert?
Work.
Whistle while you do it.
On the wall.
Yeah.
That's good. Though. 10 on the die.
Yeah. 14.
Cool. You make sure everything's battened down. Everything seems fine. Just kind of checking around the ship a lot. You're seeing Reva a lot these days. Like way more than you usually do.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like spending
She's
a lot
just
of
hanging
time
out in the cargo bay?
yeah. Just like leaning on crates and stuff, smoking a cigarette, smoking a lot of cigarettes. It's like
Those will kill you.
yeah, maybe I should maybe Dr. Andrew should know she's smoking like a pack a day, you know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong, lass? We left that planet.
Yeah, she just Nope, don't call me that. Thanks.
You thought you were friends again.
I haven't done anything to upset her.
No, but don't call her last. That's not the move.
Now I know.
Not for her.
Do I need to tell the doctor you're clouding my airspace?
No. I'll get out of your hair.
No, you can be here. Sanctioned smoking area and all.
Yeah, it's the only one.
Yeah. There's a hammock over there. Don't leave any ashes in it.
Farmer, right?
Shepherd.
Yeah.
Plants that move. Whatever.
Gaia?
Tara.
Tara. Don't go to the home systems much these days. Gonna need a long break after this one.
You can always come visit Rolling Hills. A little
Deadly
excitement.
Predators.
Yeah, a little excitement. Not too quaint.
We've got those vicious alien cats, right?
Yeah. That's one way to put it.
Yeah, well, I think the galaxy'd be a hell of a lot better off without the Akata, but maybe I'll come visit anyway. How was it down there in the city?
Busy.
I'm sure you saw all kinds of people. Not for me, you know. I think I've seen enough of this galaxy.
How much longer do you have?
Hell of a sight more than you. I'm, not even halfway?
Mm. And I've had a shorter run than most.
I think 14 jobs left after this one. Then you won't see me work a day of my life.
That's right. That's right.
I'll quit smoking up your airspace then. Koshin.
It's not the smoke that bothers me.
It's that bad attitude.
Yeah, she kind of stops for a second when you say that. And it wasn't the rain. And she gets out of the cargo bay. That's the last time you see her on the return journey too. You're like halfway through and you're like, man, she's here multiple times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking like 2 cigarettes every time she comes through.
Mm-hmm.
Kit Kat.
You're like, I want to talk to her, and you're just like the last person she's gonna talk like super frankly with. So
That's fine.
it's okay.
I'm higher up than you?
Yes, she works with you, idiot.
I'm not the charismatic type.
Good at talking to people, not or animals, not people.
Yes.
I need another round of D12s from everybody.
Yo! 10, baby!
9.
6. Fun.
I cried.
I need a security check from you, some kind of skill. I need navigation.
Always.
Noticing that is 11, 12 if I can utilize Dex or Charisma for the thing that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
take a reroll, bud.
Thank you.
That was
Reroll
bad.
spent.
That was bad.
An excellent decision.
Excellent decision. I'm so glad I didn't see the dice.
Oh, that's marginally better. That's better by exactly 1.
Kite roll, kite roll, kite roll.
5.
Everything on the ship is spick and span, good to go.
I cried.
Nice. The guns are all good. The
Are you
droid
getting us
is all
lost on my way fucking home? Bro!
the final
I had to do
voyage.
a little bit of chaos.
You had one
guns
job.
the gun is
I'm
all
sorry.
good.
I got
the
distracted
droid
with
is all
checking.
ready.
We were talking about the mud raptor.
All the weapons that need to be
I didn't know where to
disassembled
put it. I
are,
mounted it on
and all the
that wall
weapons
the
that need
rest,
to
but
be
it turns
mounted
out
and
that
good to
was
go.
actually for the one the duck.
Can I knit it a tail warmer?
Yes, you may.
Everything on this ship is spick and span, and the captain spends 0 time in the air ducts, and
That's good.
Riva spends all of her time wandering around at night, but it's okay.
She's like super upset still.
Yeah, she's just like not sleeping very well.
Hmm.
But you also see she is talking to the doctor a lot, so at least she's like getting help about it, you know?
Yeah. I'll talk to her.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, okay.
Just a little.
Yeah, you'll find her in Navcom.
Probably find her when she's on one of her,
Okay, on her jaunts.
jaunts. When she's not actually distracted, when she's more in the bad headspace.
Mm-hmm. Cool. You go find her on a jaunt while half the crew is sleeping, and yeah, she just like sees you come through the shield door.
Yeah, it was this look I was expecting. Look,
You know you're the fourth person this week.
yeah, but maybe the most important. I just want you to know, the whole thing was my fault on it. I was the only one who absolutely needed to not go to that AI planet. I've worked a couple places, and I've done some things. I couldn't step foot on that place. Am I out to talking people into going to that prison colony where 0 to none? Plus, I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I think our head engineer might have blown a gasket about that one.
Yeah. I just want you to know, wasn't personal preference.
Yeah. I know it wasn't personal. Court, nothing with you ever is. Just feels like we got a bad hand at jobs this time.
You got plans for your leave?
I got nowhere to be.
There's a little asteroid station not too far of a jaunt away. They got a, we'll call it a gun range. And the rentals are unlike anywhere you'll ever go. You want to go blow some shit up?
You know, Court, usually I think that would make me feel better. But I think I'll let you know once we're planet side if sound of live gunfire will do me any good.
Or, if you want to go blow shit up without me, that's cool too.
Yeah. I'll at least take the contact for the place.
Oh yeah.
Is this a little under the table or is this like under the floorboards?
Oh, you don't gotta worry too terribly much.
Okay.
It's one little layover deal.
Yeah, knowing you and your taste, I thought I might as well ask.
I wouldn't send you anywhere like that.
Yeah.
You could handle it, but
I think I'm the only respectable trigger man in this crew, so someone has to keep up appearances at the least.
I don't think Pat can hire too many respectable folk.
Before you leave, she kind of stops you. Court, you ever hear about Madeira?
Would I have?
Roll no.
That's not gonna be great.
You're
Okay, thanks.
You're not a military guy, you're a thief.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I do
That's better.
have specialized training
yeah.
and have to know governmental things. 7 total.
You know Madeira was like an entire planet lost in war.
The place that was completely lost.
Yeah, like complete. That planet's surface is glass.
Yeah. Covenant style.
Yeah.
Okay, Mandalore.
What about it?
Yeah.
When was it? When was it? It was within a reasonable spectrum that I could just assume she served.
It was like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's like really recent.
Yeah.
It would have been, what, 6 odd years before you guys all started working. Just I can't trust him, Court.
You don't gotta justify nothing like that to me, man. I get you.
Yeah, but you don't trust other humans.
Do you? Look me in the eye and tell me you trust me.
Oh, I don't trust you, but that's
There you
'cause
go.
I don't trust you, but no disrespect into that. It's because you're a piece of shit.
Flesh and bones.
Best men I ever knew were humans, and I can't speak for all of them.
Well, that's also true, I guess. You've probably known better men than I.
but I knew the finest. Now they're glass.
You're not. And,
Let's go.
point?
I think you didn't just know their company. I'm sure you earned your place among them.
That's not.
Let me know where that range is. Maybe I'll need it.
I pass it on.
She's going. She gets out of there.
I send.
Complicated woman.
I've got a nice, one of my burners, nice secure line. The minute that I catch wind that she's going there, I send a very generous amount of cash with some very vague instructions to them to really let her have the run of the place.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? I'm rich.
True.
You had a very generous donation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very generous.
Movie night at Shecky's in the galley.
Is it the Rivers Delta you said or so?
Delta River Blues. No, we don't want to watch sperm-infested waters.
Jesus Christ.
Is that what you're trying to show us?
It's a documentary.
I don't
Are
know
you-
exactly what
It's
those
sperm
entail.
infested waters.
I didn't know they
I'm
made
assuming-
documentaries of porn.
Turns the rivers blue.
Are you on their night shift or are you in the other night shift? The other
silicate.
shift. Do you sleep at the same time as them or do you alternate them? Just curious.
I'm probably.
It's our last movie night.
These are last every night.
Okay. Lads.
No, let's watch
lads.
Banjaxed.
Actually, I think probably between the two that we should watch 2 movies, and it should be those who are leaving's choice. So, what would you like to decide?
Captain Aira is not gonna-
Banjaxed.
Captain Aira is not going to participate.
What? Motherfucker.
Sorry. He'll eat your last supper with you, but he won't do the last movie night.
Goodbye, Jesus.
Goodbye. Jesus.
Who stabs him? Don't look at me.
It's me.
I like the captain.
I stab him.
Cool.
He was decent to me.
Your comm goes off,
Uh huh.
and it's Riva calling you to Navcom immediately.
Uh-oh. Oh. See ya, boys.
We ain't nowhere close to where we're supposed to be.
You guys are still like a week out, basically.
Yeah, cool.
You get there.
Yeah.
I need to run these numbers one more time. Honestly, I'm exhausted,
I wonder why.
but this isn't factoring correctly.
Okay.
We've been pulled to the signal.
Fucking Campbell, don't you?
Goddamn Garlamites.
God damn it. Oh, that's better.
Let me help you on my terms.
10.
10. Perfect. We're still on course. There is a massive
Black hole?
There is a mass in our path in the spike drive's current path that should not be there. So the spike drive is it's like hyperspace.
Yeah.
We are drilled into a subplane of existence, and the things in real space leave shadows in this subplane, and we kind of just coast around shadows, right? We're still on track. There's a shadow somewhere it should not be.
There's a-
It is it's very close. Like you're in the same system as it.
It's following you, Shicky.
Shit.
I didn't want. Can I roll a notice to see
I suppose it took offense for the amount of
say
things that I
what
told
be
us.
the
to do.
shadow?
What it is?
The night.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh my gosh. Never know.
Big suck.
Ah, it's back.
It's back.
It's back.
Do you want to re-roll?
Baseballs.
7.
The last one.
It's 9 total.
Do you want it?
Could you do better?
I mean, yeah.
A 5 and a 2.
Yeah, I can do better. Yeah, I'll take it then.
The last reroll
Thank you.
I cry.
in time.
Mm.
That's
Same. Same motherfucking numbers. We tried.
9.
Do we look? 9's good.
9 is good.
Do we really need inspiration on that?
Not your D10.
Ah, you're a
I have a
D10.
D12. I already had a D8.
You have a D12.
I had a D8 prior, so I actually
You're just an inspiring guy.
lost a D6's worth of inspiration.
Honestly, I think we're fine. I'm
Sticking
being
with 9.
optimistic. Yeah, sticking with 9.
9?
Yeah, sticking with 9.
That it looks like an asteroid, like a big asteroid, just out of
A
place.
big
ass.
asteroid.
And you're like, okay, we can redirect around it until you update your readings and you realize whatever this big like shape is, it has like a Mez presence
Oh.
in drive space.
No.
It's the rock people.
No.
Like, oh shit. And is at that point, Riva then all hands, disengage engines. Pull us into real space now. Captain Era, Security Officer Benelli, kick up the guns, get everyone into alert, and everyone put on your goddamn EVAs. At that point, yeah, she kills comms, and everyone is called to station immediately.
Damari, he gets on the comms. You know what to do. Come on.
Yeah, he's waking up, but he'll get to it. Yeah, you guys need to go make an emergency halt in the spike drives. Everyone needs to put on their EVA suits. We are getting pulled out of our like hyperspace, and we're going back into real space, and we don't know what it is, but there's something in hyperspace with us.
Woo.
Roll.
Any last minute anything from anyone before we possibly get involved in something very dangerous?
Put my new little bird on the dash, and I give his little beak a pop like a bobblehead. My new good luck charm. That's it.
Okay.
Can I search through the comms? see if
It'd be just
anything else
focused
comes up?
on doing as told, prepping to be able to take us out of space.
Would it be more helpful for me to be helping like Shecky and Tabari, or?
You are not cleared to help them.
That's fine. Then I'll go find Nora and make sure, because I can use a gun and she cannot.
You are waking her up. Like she's waking up, but
Yeah.
you know she was off. Fuck. Amrit's gonna be on standby, and no, he's gonna be on standby in life support. You're going back up to here, and she's gonna take bridge. You hold navigation for now. You're in gunnery. Cool.
Can I do the last, see what else popped up on the comms? In case there's any of the transitions and whatever.
Yeah, you're reading for transmissions.
Uh-huh.
You feel the entire ship. It's like ooh, like you shudder into real space. It's not supposed to be that jarring, but you never pull out that. It's never that.
Never pull out.
You never pull out that quick is what I was gonna say. And I was like, I'm not gonna say that. Stop. You guys never disengage from spike drives that quick, right? You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But you guys had like an unknown body directly on top of you, so you're like, nope, not safe.
More jokes.
Less than a minute after all call, everyone is fully suited in EVA. You're getting the doctor. You're securing the doctor in her quarters right now, and then you need to actually probably run to cargo anyway. Kosham.
Okay.
Here we go.
Door.
Just a second.
What's going on?
And reading the refreshing comms and keeping open airwaves, you hear this. In SATCOM and gunnery, you also hear this. You hear someone you think could be human screaming into space, just like into open transmission. It is a general mayday, and you hear them just shouting, "Someone please help us! It's the Foundation, they're killing us!" And that's all that you get as you guys come into real space and you see a Foundation warworld and a massive Caraxian star cruiser with an open hull and fire. Just fire.
Oh, fuck my life, man.
When we come back next session, guys, we are within visual distance of an active space battle between an unknown freighter with human and Caraxian personnel and the tectonic peoples of the Lithic Foundation.
Are you doing this because I made fun of rock jizz in the river?
No.
He made fun of the Rocky.
I would have done it because of that.
When we come back next session, this is an active distress call. We can just leave them. But even if we choose to leave now, being in this system, being in visual confirmation range, we are in a lot of danger. Because we just pulled out of hyperspace in front of a space battle.
Nice.
To be certain, if we didn't pull ourselves out of hyperspace, we would have been pulled out. So that's okay.
Right. Yeah.
Good luck, everybody. Next session,
Yay.
will we play Requiem Vast Horizons? But until then, guys, please tune in. Well, Ian, are we playing next week?
I'm not playing Mad King next week, but My Hero? Is My Hero still going?
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, I just got work stuff that's taken late Wednesday.
I don't
so.
know when you're out of town is the thing.
The
week
first,
after.
Not the week after. First week of July.
My bad, okay.
3rd through the 8th or whatever.
That
it is.
sucks because I'm gone the entire last week of June.
Yeah.
Okay, well, guys, next week we will wrap up Kosham's last mission.
Chris is gone
Here
next week.
I'm also not here at the end of July, so.
Hey.
We'll figure it out. We will wrap this up. But until then, guys, My Hero on Monday night. No Mad King next week.
No Mad King.
But game night?
Yeah, oh yeah, game night should still be on
game
and
night, maybe
everything.
it's on Elden Ring or something.
Hopefully.
But until then, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This has been D20 House.